I grew up reading Muscular Development.
Listen,
They told it to you straight. GREGG Valentino told it to you straight. Remember that dude?
Oh yeah.
Arms?
Well, he what the
Shoot
inject
synthol
in his arms, make them like balloons. Yeah.
Fucked up, but he would tell you the real.
Well, most of those guys now.
Alright, now, getting started here. Before I really get into things, I just wanted to say, this lighting sucks. I know it. There's not going to be my normal background. I just threw it together because in the other room and where I normally do stuff, there's got things going on. So I can't, I had to throw a stupid backdrop. That's why I told you I put the Incredible Hulk. That's the big Incredible Hulk cutout right there. You guys are wondering, what the hell is that behind me? Look, that's a giant Incredible Hulk. Alright? Look, I'm not breaking no height barriers, but that thing, it's leaning. It's probably about 6 feet tall, or maybe taller, and it's really wide. My girlfriend is selling it, so if you're looking for it, I don't know, contact her on eBay or whatever. Look for that shit on eBay. But she's selling it. She's getting rid of it. But we've had it, and it's a giant cardboard cutout. Okay, and so this is simmer down, right? Relax. Don't get crazy. Like, what the fuck's he got in the back? What is that shit? Anyway. I just want to start off by saying, some of you people, never cease to amaze me. Everybody knows I do the after-hour show with with the RX and everything. And Dave just did a show. We talked about Aaron Singerman, okay? And Aaron Singerman just got arrested, and he's kind of down on his luck. And, I put a big post up there, and I said, listen, Aaron's a good guy. Now, I know Aaron. Listen to what I'm going to tell you. So I know Aaron, and I know him a long time. I know him a very long time. And, he's a good guy. And I understand that there's some of you guys out there, maybe you don't like him, okay? Maybe he's not your cup of tea. Maybe you don't like the fact that he's successful. But I knew him way before he owned the supplement company. Way before. Just like I knew P.J. Braun, he was a teenager, okay? I know all those guys way before. Because P.J. Braun grew up not too far from me. And his friend and my, we have mutual friends from when he was young. Okay? So, listen what I'm going to tell you. I know that maybe, they did some not so cool things with the supplement. Whatever. I don't give a shit about that. But when I stuck up for Aaron, and I wrote this whole thing about how I think he's a good guy, and I feel bad, for his family and stuff, and he keeps making more and more mistakes, and when you're on a fucking roll down a hill, man, sometimes you just got no momentum to stop, to put the brakes on, and you just keep fucking up. And this guy's actually attacking me. There's one guy in particular who actually attacks me and says to me, how could you stick up for him? He's a piece of shit or whatever the fuck, right? I'm like, wait a minute. Listen to me. You fuckos out there, you fucking momos, you don't understand, alright? Okay, maybe he sold some stuff or whatever he did. I did the same thing, bro, and more, okay? I did a lot of fucked up shit when I was younger, and things that I never got in trouble for, but if I would have got away with things, if I would have been caught, I would have been in a lot more trouble, and it was a lot worse than fucking selling steroids, okay? Now, I never killed nobody and never raped nobody, okay? But I did some bad things, okay? I was young. I look back on it now and I say, holy fuck, what the fuck was I thinking of? Just like when I was locked up, I was one of the only guys that's sitting in a jail cell saying, holy shit, I'm a fucking idiot. Everybody else is blaming this guy and blaming that guy. My friend ratted, my friend did this. No, you fucked up. You wouldn't have rats as friends, and you wouldn't have done shit that you wouldn't give the rat the cheese, okay, if you didn't do anything wrong. Now, in Aaron's case, when I stuck up for him, this guy's blasting me for that. You understand? First of all, you don't know Aaron Singerman. I do. And he's been nothing but a good guy to me. And I've been around him. I've never seen him do anything bad. He didn't rape nobody. He didn't, kick nobody's ass. He didn't shoot nobody. He didn't kill nobody. He didn't riot on the street or burn a building down or, he didn't do any of that shit, okay? A lot of the stuff he did was in self-inflicted wounds. So who the fuck are you holier than thou to blast him. You blast him, you might as well blast most of these pros that you guys idolize have all fucking dealt drugs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's no guy who bought, like, I'm buying a little testosterone, and maybe so I can, get my own shit for free. Like, in other words, I don't, to cover my own costs, I'll sell a few bottles. My friend's asking me for a few bottles, so I'll tack on some money. That's drug dealing, bro. That's selling steroids. That's not legal. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no bodybuilder who has access to steroids that hasn't fucking sold a couple bottles to. I mean, there might be somebody out there, but 99% of the guys have all fucking done it. Okay? Are you going to blame Aaron Singerman? I think a lot of people are jealous because he was just a guy in the forums. You know what I mean? PJ Braun competed and did pretty good. But they turned their life and they made some money. Okay? Okay, they spike supplements or whatever the fuck. I don't even know what they did, but that's what I hear. Oh, they spike. Who cares? You know how many fucking companies been spiking supplements? You know how long that's been going on, bro? You know, the hot stuff from back in the 80s and shit. I don't want to hear any more fucking people with the negative shit attacking somebody. If you don't know the guy and he hasn't done anything personal to you, either you're fucking jealous, okay, or you're not a good person. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I was always a good guy, but I did a lot of bad shit, bro. Fucking a lot of bad shit, okay? And I've been around people who were bad, who were murderers, okay? I've seen things right in front of me. None of you, most of you, wouldn't even be able to handle if you saw, okay? I'm just telling you right now. Listen. Don't attack somebody. If you want to rip somebody apart, you rip somebody apart who's out there talking shit about somebody. But I talk good about this guy, and you guys are attacking me for sticking up for him. He's down on his luck, okay? He's not a bad guy. He's down on his luck. Okay, he had a boating accident. Okay, he was driving, whatever. I don't know whether it's intoxicated or not. What happens is sometimes when you're fucking sinking, and like I said, you're fucking going down a hill. You can't even put on the brakes to help yourself, okay? It's, gabish, okay? So give the guy a break. I personally love Aaron Singerman. I think he's a good man. And I feel bad for his family, okay? And I feel bad for his kids and his wife. They're probably not too happy. He keeps shooting himself in the foot, but there's nothing you could do. Maybe this will get him, where his head gets straightened out. Because every dark cloud has a silver lining, okay? But when you get on the fucking internet, you're going to bash me for sticking up for somebody or wishing him well and saying, what's wrong with you? How come why do you stick up for all these fucking guys in the sport to sell drugs or do this or do that? Are you that fucking holy that you never did anything wrong? Are you that fucking special that you never did anything wrong? And God bless you. Okay, God bless you. But how dare you chastise somebody you never met, you don't know anything about, and it's somebody that's going down, bro. How dare you get off? You want to see that shit. Some of you people love misery. You fucking suckle on misery. You love it when you hear somebody's getting arrested or somebody's having a bad time with something. You know what I'm saying? You love it. You fucking love it. I don't, okay? It hurts me. When I see these guys going to jail, okay? There's a guy, I'm not even going to say his name, but there was a guy who was very popular, okay? And he was arrested. He was an internet guy, and he went to jail. And to be honest with you, when he was on the internet, he said a few things to me one time I didn't like, but whatever. You know what I mean? And when I saw that he got arrested, when I saw how upset he was and how hurt, and I found out, I actually fucking felt so bad for the guy. I actually prayed for him, because I'm not like a lot of you people, man. I don't get off on people's misery. I'm just letting you know that. It bothers me that somebody actually fucking had the audacity to fucking attack me or my integrity because I'm sticking up, especially for somebody I know. It's not good to fucking root for people who, when you see them fall, because one day karma's going to come for you. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. Don't do that. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So, I mean, maybe you don't like me. Maybe you want to see shit happen, whatever, okay? That's fine. Get in line, okay? My girlfriend talks shit about me when we have sex. You know why? Because she knows it turns me on. So you can talk all your shit you want, okay? You could call the whole Synthol shit the man who's exploding arms, the whatever is that, the most hated man in bodybuilding, or whatever that fucking shit is, bro. Yeah, that's why I'm all over the place, and I've been on mainstream TV and everything else, because I'm the most hated man. Whatever. You think that bothers me? Pfft, shit. Aaron Singerman is a good man. Don't root for his demise, and don't get your fucking rocks off because you see the guy's like, that's so much for his company, making all that money. That's fucked up. Alright, enough of that. Alright, and before we get started, right here, baby, I just took him, I should have took him in front of you guys. Okay, I'll take one more, because I don't want to take two, I just took 3. I thought, hey? I buy it. It tastes like fucking cigarette ashes, so it's not the most greatest tasting thing. But it's Game Face. GameFaceSupplements.com. The cheapest, most potent fucking nootropic smart drug. I don't own it, okay? And I'm not getting paid for it. I know the guys who make it, okay? And I've been taking it since when they made it into just before they were even selling it. Let me read a little diet root beer here. Gotta drink that down. Oh my God. Woof. That tastes like shit. And you're not supposed to bite the cap. I don't recommend you guys biting the capsules. I chew everything that I do because I'm afraid. I'm afraid because I remember one time taking amino acids when they first came out, pro amino acids years ago in the 90s. In the 80s, excuse me. In the early 80s. And when I shit that out, I didn't even digest them. I shit out the fucking, the whole fucking thing. So, I'm very funny about that. I want to get it in me. So, Game Face. Forget Alpha Brain. Forget all those things. Prevagen, Focus Factor. This is a child's play compared. This is not a pre-workout, bro. This is not a pre-workout. Don't think that you're going to fly from this. You got to take it. It builds up, and you're going to notice the feeling of well-being and the feeling that you're going to get even smarter. There you go. It's... all that shit to Focus Factor. I mean, this is not stimulants, okay? This is not like, look, it's mushroom power. It's got 800 milligrams of lion's mane and a lot of other shit. You gotta go look on a website. What the hell's the name of it? GameFaceSupplements.com. You're like, I thought you were taking that shit. You don't know the name of the website? Yeah, I do. Simmer down. I got so much other shit hit me, which we're gonna talk about. But anyway, right there, okay? And it's cheap. It's the cheapest one and the most potent one on the market. Go Google all the ingredients in it. You're going to gag. I gave it to Palumbo, and his wife Amanda takes it. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a stimulant. So don't take this shit and think that it's a pre-workout. If you mix it with your pre-workout, forget it. But it's not a pre-workout, okay? It's a brain booster. For you older guys, a little forgetful, right here, bro. But I can tell you right now, if you got somebody in the family that's a little chagad, losing their memory, give him this and let them take it. Over time, you're going to notice it's going to help. But anyway, there you go. Alright. So let's talk about some shit here. What's going on is GREGG Valentino. And I made a deal with myself for the New Year's. I'm going to start eating good. So that's why I'm eating meatballs. Alright? Because I'm also a New York Guinea. And I talk with my mouth full. Now, wait a minute. My girlfriend, she was eating this. She would put this shit on there. It's got her father's picture right there. But I can't handle spice. But what I do to kick it up a notch is I'll take Game Face. GameFaceSupplements.com. Right there, bro. Buy 2, get 1 free. Nootropic Smart Drug. Put it right on the fucking meatball. Look at that. Okay? Right there. Gotta wash it down with a little root beer. Diet root beer. Anyway. You need to put your Game Face on. Whoa! That's a spicy meatball. Alright, now, as some of you might have saw on a Dave Palumbo show, after hours, I got a bad car accident. I was in a bad pileup. Okay, I was on TV. They laugh. Everybody laughs. I'll see if I could show the footage here, some footage. You know, the pileup was really, really bad. Yeah, sometimes they say it's 30 cars, but it was 53 cars exactly. Okay, as a matter of fact, the towing company towed, where I was, towed 48 cars out of 53. Like, there was like 5 that were able to drive home. They're fucking damaged, okay? And the news even said they haven't had an accident like this in 25 years. With the towing company that had owned that the total cars, said they haven't seen it in 25 years. It was a pileup like you wouldn't believe. And I was coming. Some of you guys that fucking, I don't know, you watched the video over there after hours, but I guess you don't listen. It wasn't. I was taking my daughter in my daughter's car. It wasn't my car. My car's still a piece of shit. You know, the one I do the videos and everything. That piece of shit's still around. You gotta see it now. Holy fuck. You know, I'm fucking terrible. But whatever. You know, I don't deserve a good car. I don't deserve a new car because I'm bad. I don't speed, but I'm all over the fucking, I'm hitting curbs and shit like that. I park, you hit the fucking little curb when you park. Anyway, so, I back up into like fucking fire hydrants and shit. I'm stupid. But, anyway, so, I was taking my daughter and her friend, her girlfriend, to the airport, Kennedy Airport here in New York, where it's fucking savagery everywhere, you know what I mean? And on the way back, the roads were frozen, okay, in a spot. Everything was fine. We're driving along, and all of a sudden I come around a turn, and I see police right here, around the turn. It's on the infamous Hutchinson River Parkway. It's right where the Bronx and New Shell and everything are. Sorry, I got an acid reflux over here. So listen, so I come around and I see a pile of cars, and I see the cops, and then there's another pile of cars right a little bit, about 50 yards ahead, whatever. And they're all fucking piled up in the roads closed. I mean, they're all on top of it, even fucked up, you know. So I'm like, oh fuck. So I tried to hit the brake. I couldn't hit the brake. The brakes wouldn't stop, but I got the car to go skid and slide and like this, and I missed this. The one right here, I missed it. I came around and like this, and my car came to a stop. As soon as I came to a stop, I see this fucking truck. And let me tell you something about it. Some of you guys, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, okay? Listen to me. I love you guys. My son drives a fucking, I don't know, it's a, what he drives, I don't know if it's a Ram or whatever. It's a fucking, my son drives a giant pickup truck. It's one of them big fucking things. But some of you guys got little dick syndrome, man. You drive that fucking thing like you're a madman on the fucking road, and you're driving like a fucking, you think, bro, it's got four-wheel drives, it's, it's a fucking truck and shit. Then you could just speed. Well, you can't, because I'm going to tell you something. I don't care. I seen plows go sideways on on ice. Anyway, this fucking giant truck comes shooting over, and there's a divider. Like, we call them Jersey dividers. It is cement. And the fucking thing goes up, the car just misses me, hits off the divider, and comes right in front of me like that. Boom. Then another one comes over and hits him. Bang! Like that. Now, I'm pinned, okay? I can't go anywhere. Within seconds, next thing I know, bam! Right? Hits the back of my car. This fucking car just non-stop. I mean, just drove right into it. Crushed the shit out of it, okay? Next thing I know, bam, I'm hit from the side now. Bam, I'm hit from the other side, all right? Bam, I'm hit from the back again. Now it shoots my car past the fucking car. It shoots all around the eye. I'm hitting, it's pushing me into other cars in front of me, and then I ricochet across the ice. I'm sliding like this, got no tires. Just go across it like this, and I see the grass. So I fucking turn the car, and I get on the grass. Boom! As soon as I get on the grass, another fucking big SUV comes over. Bam! Lands on top of the back of my car, on the back trunk of my car, at a corner. My girlfriend hits ahead. My girlfriend gets fucking, she gets amnesia. What do you call it? She gets concussion, but she has no idea. We stopped. The cops are saying, "Don't get out of the car. Don't get out." The cops were screaming because they were screaming at other cops saying, "Why did you have to fucking road? Block the fucking road!" Because the people coming around the turn, and it's not stopped. Now it's just, I was maybe the 20th car. There were like another 30 cars after me. They just kept banging. You could hear it where, you would just hear where this nigga car just fucking hitting, and now it's a pile, bro. It's a fucking pile. You know what I mean? And, you know, finally, as soon as they get it stopped after 53 cars, the cops come over. Okay, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Now you can get out. I couldn't get out. My whole doors were crushed. They had to pull me out. Like, not pull me out. They pulled open my door. And then we had to go around and get my girl. My girl's like, yo, I got a hit in the head. Why did I get hit in the head? And I'm like, holy shit, you know, and she's going like, where are we? What are we doing here? What the hell are we doing here? Whose car is this? My daughter's car. I go, what, you don't remember nothing? She's like, she remembered nothing, and she was bleeding. Her hands were bleeding because it was all glass and everything. And it broke her, you know, she wears glasses, and it broke her glasses and went into her head, you know. So, you know, she's going like, whoa, why are we here? Where are we coming from? What the hell are we doing out this? Where's your car? And I'm like, you know, look, her name's Lucia. You know, I used to call her, for you guys that, you know, for you guys that used to read my column in Muscular Development magazine, I used to call her Mercedes. That was her nickname, okay? It's you know, because I talk shit about her and everything. And it's the same girl I've been with for, like, a long time from back there. I've been with her since she's 18. She's fucking, like, in her mid-30s now. So, anyway, you know, and her fucking filthy mother's the one I give you the fucking stories about. But listen, so she's gone, bro. She doesn't know nothing. She's going, what are we doing here? Why are we here? Wait, what's going on? Like, you know, and then she'd ask me the same question again. Whose car is this? And I'm like, my daughter's name is Gina. It's Gina's car. What do you mean it's Gina's car? Where's your car? I'm like, Lucia, you don't see, and then she sees, like, there's a guy laying in the street, there was a woman, laying in the street. And she, oh my God, there's a woman laying in the middle of the street. Yeah, because she was, you know, it was fatalities, and they pulled the woman out, you know what I mean? She's laying in the middle of the street. And they're asking for a blanket. I had a blanket in the car, I gave it to her, and I had to put a blanket over my girlfriend. My girlfriend starts asking me again the same question. Do I have a bump here? I feel like I was hit on the head. And I'm like, holy shit. She remembered nothing. Nothing. And the cops were like, don't let her go to sleep. Don't let her go to, because, you know, she had a concussion. Bro, it's fucking freezing rain out. It's ice. You can't even walk. The grass is crunching. You can't go on the street. There's people laying in the street. Now they're out there with fucking saws. Trying to get the fucking, you know, chainsaws. They're cutting people out of the cars. Because a lot of people were hurt, bro. They could have had a lot more fatalities. One was killed because they got out of the car. You can't get out of the car in a pileup, bro. If you can't get out, you're gonna get squished. Nobody can stop. You're fucking done. So you gotta sit in the car. But that also means you can get pinned in your car, and if you get hit really hard, you're fucked. So anyway, especially these fucking guys that think because they drive a fucking giant pickup truck, they could go 100 fucking miles an hour. Bro, get over that shit, man. Didn't you ever, come on, you guys, some of you guys, it's not just them, but this, you know, anybody who drives SUVs or four-wheel drives, even the guys with little souped-up cars, have you ever been in a snowy road or a rainy road and you're driving, you're even going to speed limit, some fucking guy passes you or is on your ass, can't wait to pass you. You know, those dicks, you know what I mean? Well, they're the ones that cause these fucking accidents because they can't stop, and all of a sudden they hit the ice and then they're going like this and bang, they hit the guardrail and then somebody hits them and then somebody hits them and then somebody hits them, you know? I can't stand it. And again, my son drives one of those trucks, you know what I mean? He doesn't drive like a madman, but you guys that drive like a madman, man, I want to kick your fucking ass, to be honest with you. I fucking hate that. I hate that. You know? Because that's what causes actually get somebody killed. And somebody did die. You know? 1 minute I hit one person, 2 people, 3 people, and then you end nobody. But I know that one died. It's on the news and everything. But, so my girlfriend's all fucked up. Asking the same question over and over and over again. And we're out there for literally 3 fucking hours in the fucking freezing rain. Waiting for, the ambulance was taking just, you know, there was so many people that were hurt with the ambulance. And finally, you know, they took my girlfriend and they were going to leave me there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, I got to, you know, I drove in the ambulance with, like, in the front seat with the ambulance driver. Because my girlfriend doesn't even know, she didn't even remember, like, who the fuck she was, everything. She had no idea. Her ID was gone. It was in the car. Everything was gone. You know what I mean? So, It was fucked up, bro. But I mean, you know, when you're in a pileup like that, you shit your pants, and there's all kinds of shit going. It's jet black. You can't see a fucking thing. Unless a car still had headlights, a lot of them did, some didn't. It was fucked up. You know, there's cops walking with everywhere. They're freaking out and shit like that because they're pulling bodies left and right out of the car. Not dead bodies, but people broken legs, broken collarbones, broken arms. You know, people just pinned in their car. It was fucked up, bro. It was fucked up. I never seen anything like that. Now I'm going to show you some video here. And I'll show you, you see my daughter's car. I don't know if I could, I'll try to see if I can squeeze the newsreel in here of me, you know, where they interview me the next day at the towing yard. But, if everybody liked the video, because I'm nuts, you know what I mean? I'm very animated, so I'm like, bam, 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 I'm telling them how I get hit and everything. You can see it on the after hours, because they put it up, but for some reason the video gets squished when I put it on this bullshit here. Anyway. Okay, I got my...
Oh my god, this is your daughter's car?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I bleeding from my face?
No, you do have a bump though. Give me this. Oh my god.
I just got fucking rear-ended and then the main car. Yeah, I got blasted, I got rear-ended.
Oh my god, yo. Damn. Oh my god. Slow down, yo. It's ice all right here. Yo. It was coming around that corner. That's the county fault. The county probably had no damn salt coming around that corner.
That might be a release from the truck. Oh, really? Let me ask her. I'm new to all this shit with these.
Don't worry, I'll try not to get you in the video.
Look all this. Get this thing. Look this.
Yeah.
What do you do now? Actually, if you have a crowbar, I don't care if you...
New tonight, for the first time, we're getting a look at the more than 3 dozen cars in an icy chain reaction crash on the Hutch. News 12's Veronica Jean Seltzer is at the New Rochelle tow lot where people are seeing their damaged cars for the first time since the wreck.
Look at all this damage. There are whole bumpers just hanging off of cars, an entire engine compartment exposed. This tire, look, it's just twisted on the axle there, all messed up. And then when you look inside of cars and see things like car seats, it gives you a picture of how scary this must have really been.
Holy shit.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
Oh my god.
As they see their cars for the first time.
Wow. Holy shit.
Since this.
The roads were a mess.
About 35 cars sliding into each other on an icy Wednesday morning on the Hutch around Pelham.
This is the first of its kind as far as ice goes on the Hutch.
Glenn Pantone would know. His family owns Safeway Towing, the only tow company working the Hutch for the last 25 years.
But there was definitely injuries. As you see, some of these cars here are pretty bad.
Like GREGG Valentino's.
Yeah, I mean, look at this thing. You know? You know, look at that.
His girlfriend has a concussion. They were heading home to Yorktown.
Like something out of a movie. I saw a truck airborne. It literally flew, bang, hit off the guardrail, and it shot right in front of me. And then another car hit that car. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. and boom, next thing I know, it hits me from behind, and then hits again, and then again, and we're like bang like this, and then bang like that.
He was scared.
Am I gonna survive this? I mean, that's how bad it was. It was bad. They were pulling people out. There's a woman laying out in the middle of the road. The cops were like, "Go, don't get out of the car!"
Luckily, Westchester County Police say no one was seriously hurt. But there are a lot of people with cars now in this lot who hope never to experience anything like this ever again. Veronica Jean Seltzer.
All right, so there you go. That's it. You see how fucked up that car was? You see the back, how the fucking shit sticking out and all that shit. A little bit of video footage I put in there. You know, obviously, I don't own the footage. Some of the footage I own, but some I don't. Here's the thing, okay? Listen to me. You gotta watch the road. You can't speed, and if you can't stop, shoot for the grass, bro, because fucking, I'm telling you. Listen to me. My son, when he was in intelligence, and he was NSA intelligence too. He was up in Fort Wainwright, which is in up there in fucking Alaska. You know what I mean? And it's bad. You know, Fairbanks, Alaska. It's bad. And he would tell me that they wouldn't even throw salt on a road. They would throw pebbles because salt could melt the ice a little bit, but not enough to get rid of it. Melt the snow and everything, and it would turn more ice. It would make it ice, you know what I mean? So it would freeze up, and it would become ice. So they used to throw pebbles on the road, like little rocks, and it actually caused, the pebbles would get into with the ice, and it would almost be like driving on braille, you know what I mean? Like driving on, it actually worked, he told me. You know, he told me it was bad conditions, you know, because they would keep throwing pebbles up there, but whatever. But you know, these are like life-changing experiences. My girlfriend's fucking in the hospital. You know, they have her in the emergency room. You know, and they're treating her. And this COVID patient, bro. We're in Jacoby Hospital. This fucking the Bronx, right? It's the worst fucking hospital, bro. You have no fucking idea. First of all, I had no sleep. I'm sitting there. You know what I mean? I'm dying. You know. I gotta stay with my girlfriend Amos because she doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know who she is. She panics. So she's in the fucking. She's going. What the fuck am I doing? She's on a fucking gurney, in the emergency room. Then they wouldn't let me into the treatment emergency room. I'm on the outside of the emergency room, but they're waiting. It's fucking hospitals, bro. If you're dying, forget about it. You're in a line. There was so many people. You're in a line. There's like fucking beds, like gurneys. You know what I mean? From the ambulance. It's in a line, waiting to get in the fucking emergency room. It's like fucking. It's like a travesty, bro. You know. So she goes in there and she's telling me, you know, that there's fucking COVID patients in glass, like they have them in glass rooms and it says like airborne, you know, like don't allow this guy out, you know, like and this guy, some Indian guy was going nuts. He's in his underwear. He's like, you know, I want to get out of here. He's banging on the glass windows, and she's like, you know what? Fuck this shit. So she's laying there and she's getting treated. And, you know, they treat her, and what she told me. Next thing you know, she's walking around. She left. She just fucking walked out of the fucking... She walked out of the emergency room, starts walking around the hospital. She doesn't know where the fuck she is. She's like... She thinks she's in like a school, you know? She's okay now. But when you get a head injury like that, you get this like amnesia, you know? Of course, she knows, you know, she's looking for me, you know? And she's like, what are we doing here? Why am I in this fucking hospital? And I said, you asked me 100 times. You asked me 100 times about the bump on your head and shit. And now you're asking me why... Oh. Wait, I got a bump on my head, you know. You have no idea. Anyway, what a calamity this shit was. And, you know, you saw some of the shit there, but listen, you know, you just got to thank your blessings, you know. I mean, when we in the car, and the fucking car, when it all ended, I got a car in the back of my car. Like this, big fucking SUV sitting on, my daughter drives it was a Hyundai Sonata. So, you know, the back of the car, and then there's a car right there on the back like that. You know, fucking my car, humping it, you know what I mean? Imagine the thing would have rolled over me. You know, cars were fucking, it was horrible, bro. I didn't hit anybody. I was pushed into somebody, but I hit nobody. You know what I mean? I didn't, I was pushed it. I didn't even know what I was like, bumper. I was like this and bang, 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 and I'm getting all, you can't even see. I don't even know what the fuck happened. I just saw like flashes of light and shit, and that's it. And then till we finally came to stop, and I'm like all fucking shit in my pants and everything. I'm like, what the fuck, But, Dave asked me, did you shit over there? And I said, yes, I didn't really shit over there. I'm fucking around. But, I pissed. But, so was everybody else. Guys were peeing on trees and shit. You're in fucking nowhere, man. It's bad. Anyway, so you gotta count your blessings. You know what I mean? You gotta be, I'm thankful, but now I'm like shell-shocked. I'm driving. Anybody drives close to me, I'm like, get the fuck away from me, But listen, don't think because you drive a car or a truck that's got four-wheel drive, you're one of the people that has the need for speed. No offense. I'm sure you're a great guy, but that's being an asshole. Because I'm going to tell you something. You hit ice, you can't stop it, and you become a missile. And you're going to kill yourself or somebody else. Just letting you know that. Okay? I love you guys. You're fucking momos. The boy is a momos. But I love you. I'm a momo too, right? That's why I'm sitting here with the Incredible Hulk. It's actually bigger. It's fucking falling. It's up against this chair here. Anyway. What are you going to do, right? So I'm going to end this by saying, my girlfriend's okay. Don't worry about anything. Don't let things bother you today. Everything's a little crazy right now out here. We know that. So my little political barb here is I've been waiting all frickin' all winter for the Yankees to make a move. All these teams are making moves and getting guys, and it's the winter meetings and all that shit. And they just made a big move. The big move, baby. The big move they made over the winter. No, they still kept Gary Sanchez with his under 200 batting average and his inability to catch a baseball and call a game. Now they didn't get rid of him. They didn't get rid of him. Aaron Hicks in center field, who can't play 10 games without pulling a hamstring, hurting a wrist, hurting his ass cheek or whatever the fuck. Nah, they didn't do that. They did get rid of Andrew Haney, though. Bye, bitch. But the big move they made. You know what the big move was? Little wokeism. Little wokey move they made. We just got ourselves a single A, first ever woman professional manager. How about that? Professional manager. A woman. Is there anything wrong with that? No. Listen, not for nothing. It's payback. Transgender men and women's sports. So, why not a woman in a man's sport? But is she the best person for the job? Is that the best person to run the Yankees single A? Is it? I don't know. I'm not going to root against her. I'm hoping she cleans house. I'm hoping she kicks ass and shows everybody that she got that job not because she's a woman, but because she's the best person for the job. Why do I see the goddamn Boston Red Sox laughing, you motherfuckers? You Red Sox fans, you fucks, you're laughing. Now, you know what I'm saying right now, right? Don't you? I'm saying, let's go Mets. That's it. Let's go Mets, baby. At least they made some good moves in the offseason. But we won't get into that. Anyway, I gotta watch what I say. Talking smack, it's gonna come back. The 90-day ban is off. We'll talk. But for now, I got some good stuff coming for you. We're gonna do more cooking and shit. I'm gonna show you more stuff that change your life, the way you eat. Those cookies I showed you in the last video. Try making them fuckers. Okay? They're good. They taste just like regular chocolate chips. They're bendy and everything. Okay? And you know what? Sugar-free, baby. Sugar-free, the way to be. Anyway. Keep your chin up. Don't let this shit get to you, man. Don't let this shit get to you. Midterms are coming. A lot of good stuff's happening. Okay? I was paying, a year ago, I was paying $1.89 up the street here for gas. $1.89. Now in the town I live in, it's $4. Same town AOC grew up in. That's right. She went to the same high school. She lives right down the street here. I go by her house almost every day. She's shot. She ain't from the Bronx. She's from here. She moved in when she was 2. Yorktown. What are you going to do? But listen, keep your chin up. Alright? Good things are going to happen. Don't get none of this depression shit. Don't get none of this poor me and all that stuff, you know? I'm still suffering over my friend Bob Bonham killing himself. I'm still not over that. You know, it's a hard pill for me to swallow because the guy had his shit together. He was a very smart guy, had his shit together. But you know what happens? He starts fucking with head meds. You get depressed, you start taking depression drugs, and on some people, that shit helps, and other people, side effect of antidepressants are depression. Suicidal facts. I'm not 100% it's my heart believes that's what helped push him over the edge. Because when he would tell me about this stuff, and I'd be like, dude, what are you taking it for? Dude, I need it. I have to have it, you know. And even, his last days, he tried to take his life, and he told me, I broke a bone or something in my neck. I can't even swallow my pills. And I'm like, well, maybe that's a good thing. And he goes, no, it's not a good thing. And I'm not going to get into it, but, if you're depressed, go seek help, okay? If you're depressed, go seek help. Don't hurt yourself. The shit that's going on today is they're trying to take over things, but it's not going to happen. Relax. Just ride the wave. Things will get better. Things will change. Just ride the wave. Do what you got to do to survive your... Okay? Keep your kids safe. Always keep your kids safe. Check your, keep an eye on your kids. Keep your girls safe. You know what I'm saying? They're the most important thing. Listen, when my girlfriend hit her head, that's all. I stuck by her. You have no idea. I can't tell you how many times she was wandering into the road. I'd have to pull her off the side. You know what I mean? I made sure I got in that ambulance. They didn't want me in there. I told them, listen, I'll pull her right out of that ambulance. You can't take her without taking me. She doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know where she is. She doesn't understand. She'll be walking around, where's Gregorio? Whatever, She'll, sometimes she goes, Gregorio. Joe Pitaro calls me that too. But, she'll be looking for me. Where is he? Where's my boyfriend? Where is he? She doesn't know where she is. So, my first priority is taking care of my family. The people I love. And I have fucking X-ray vision, which means I see through bullshit. Okay? And there you go. And I know that this here is temporary and we're all going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're not a loser. You're not a fuck up. Things are bad. That's not the end of the fucking world, okay? It's not. Fight your way out. Grab your balls. Make peace with yourself. Okay? And stop banging your head over situations that you have no control over. You're just hurting yourself. And the situation remains the same. Bish. Listen, if they tell me to wear a mask when I walk in the store, I don't want no fucking mask. I can't breathe as it is. I had throat cancer. The hole in my throat is smaller than it used to be. I don't want to wear a mask. But I do. And I don't give them a hard time. Because that's what I'm supposed to do. No, and don't give me that shit, one of you people, well, then you're one of those people that you're conforming. No, you're an asshole. If you're one of those guys, I'm not wearing a mask. Fuck that, my rights. That's being an asshole. And you know what happens? You wind up getting thrown out. Well, I wind up going home with my groceries, okay? You can lock up my body, but you can never lock up my mind. I know the reality, and I know the truth, and I see what you're doing. It's no big deal if you gotta wear a mask. It's no big deal. You gotta do it, you gotta do it. You know? I told you guys, I took the Babanya there, but I won't take the booster. I played the game. I took the Johnson & Johnson. I didn't take that Moderna shit or whatever the fuck. I had to, because I told you about my sister, you know, and my sister comes first over anything. I'll take 10 fucking vaccines if it's going to save her, you know what I mean, or, you know, so I could be with her. So, doesn't matter. You don't have to fucking, you could be one of those guys, I don't care, I'll die before I take that. Good. Good for you. Excuse me. Ugh, fucking, good for you. Okay? It's good for you. But I didn't have that option. That option was not on the table. Not for me. The option was, my sister means more to me than that. That vaccine ain't. So that vaccine ain't doing shit. Just kidding. That vaccine ain't fucking. When I took that vaccine, I felt nothing. You know what I mean? I was like, what? But anyway. And I stuck the, you know, and I stuck the little magnet on me to see if there was no fucking, there's nothing fucking, the magnet didn't stick. All bullshit. You guys listen to too much bullshit. Remember, the left feeds you a lot of bullshit. But so does the right. You know what I mean? Who the right is full of, the right, the far right, is just as full of shit. George Bush, but look, the 2 hours out. What about Building 7? Oh, I don't even hear any of that shit. I'm not going to get into that. All that fucking, okay? They're both, left and right, are fucking two sides to the same coin. Take care of your family. Just focus on that. Alright? There you go. I love you guys. I'm gonna come out with better videos. I'm doing this. It's like fucking 5 in the fucking morning. I've been doing a whole bunch of shit now. My girlfriend just laid down side. I only had a month. That's why I'm stuck over here with this fucking incredible fucking Momo over here. Alright? Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. Whatever your spin is, bro. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you're fucking gay, straight. I don't give a shit what the fuck. If you think you're a lizard, whatever the fuck, that's your business, okay? I don't care. Alright? But be good to your significant other. Take care of your kids. If you got child support, you pay your fucking child support. That I care about. You don't pay your child support, don't watch me. You're fucking deadbeat then. I was in jail and I paid child support. Because you know what? Doesn't matter. She takes that money, spends it on the new guy, doesn't matter. Because your kids know. And then when they're older, she's going to have to answer to them for it. I paid. You never say anything about me. But when you're a deadbeat, and a kid don't see you, and you got to pay, and you know you ain't give his mother no money, I don't care if she's remarried or not. One day that kid's going to be like, where you been? I got a niece. My niece lives with me. Lives in this house with me. Okay? I'm like her father. Her father left when she was like 6 months old. Never spent a penny. Calls her up here and there. She's like, dude, I don't even know you. Nah, I don't even know what you look like. Get the fuck out of here. You're not my father. Good bish. Alright, enough ranting. I'm shot, bro. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. I gotta go to bed and shit. I got agita. I gotta go to bed. Alright? I'll see you in the next video. And listen. Aaron Singerman's a good man. I don't like you fucking people who love to hate. That's fucked up. Don't love to hate, especially somebody you never met. Okay? Unless he's done something directly to you. Alright? Don't hate him because he took and built a fucking nobody built an empire without getting their fucking fingers dirty. Nobody. All these supplement companies started with dirty money and shit like that, or a little sticky. You understand what I'm saying? Not this one here, because these guys are millionaires, but it's not a supplement company. The Game Face, they're not a supplement company. They just made this. They're not making other shit. And they made this to help people with Alzheimer's. That's why they made it. This shit worked. GameFaceSupplements.com. If you don't want to take it, don't buy it. Alright, it's not a pre-workout anyway. I love you guys. Stop fucking around. See you next video.